Whether it is Boko Haram, Iswap, or Fulani militants, Nigerian government must disarm these militias, US Lawmaker. According to a report by Leadership on Wednesday, December 3, 2025, the chairman of the US House Foreign Affairs Committee, Brian Mast, has described the violence against Christians in Nigeria as a deliberate campaign of religious cleansing. He said it is not just local conflict or dispute over land, as some people claim. Mast said groups like Boko Haram, Islamic State West African Province, and radicalized Fulani militants are targeting Christians in Nigeria's Middle Belt. He explained that their aim is to force Christians from their ancestral land and spread a radical Islamist ideology. Their plan will not work. That's their aim. It will never work. It will not happen. It shall not stand. It shall not come to pass. He noted that similar tactics have already affected northern states, where strict blasphemy laws are used to oppress religious minorities. According to Mast, these attacks are systematic and coordinated. He stated that the violence goes beyond ordinary criminal activity or intercommunal clashes. Mast expressed strong support for the Trump administration decision to redesignate Nigeria as a country of particular concern for religious freedom. This designation signals the severity of the crisis and the need for urgent action. He urged the Nigerian government to take immediate measures to stop the violence. Mast said authorities must disarm the armed militias responsible for attacks and ensure that perpetrators are brought to justice. Whether it is Boko Haram, Islamic State West Africa Province, or radicalized nomadic Fulani militants, the objective is to drive Christians out of their ancestral lands in the Middle Belt and impose a radical Islamist ideology, as has already happened across the northern states where blasphemy laws are used to oppress. We must demand that the Nigerian government disarm these militias, return displaced families to their homes, and bring the perpetrators to justice, he said. I hope that happens. That Moment says, absolutely, okay. Our great man says, yes, so, and buy all the so-called repentant bandits into the army, please. I'm telling you, buy all of them. Because I don't know where bandits are repenting. Freeman says, please, people should come now. Okafor says, 100% correct. Clement says, with the help of US, if not, nothing will happen. Abdullah says, please, Mr. Lawmaker, don't stay in America talking jargons. Come to Nigeria, stay for at least 5 months before judging what is happening in Nigeria. Shouldn't use of fake news or message Nigeria is not a country of one religion or forcing someone into another religion is a place to practice this and they talk. Seeing they talk. Can't sit down. As Douglas says, we are desperately waiting for your intervention because the issue is above the present government due to their corrupt nature. The government is truly romancing with Fulani militias. Water must take his level, says, but Buhari created them, unturned them, and handed them over to Tinubu to continue from where he stopped. Musa Shuaib says, somebody who doesn't know Nigeria is talking. Who told you they don't know Nigeria? They know Nigeria even more than you do. You think they are all those like you people. Church says, if only you have clear and genuine interest and intention. So what makes you think they don't have genuine interest? Does our leader, do they have genuine interest? Do they have genuine intentions for us in this country? Go and sit down. Kenneth Jackson says, you guys are wasting too much time talking and talking. Invade Nigeria immediately so that all the guns shall go ablazing. Exactly, people should come fast. Patrick says, disarming these criminals is no longer necessary. They have spied Nigerians. Nigeria and whoever wants to help must be ready to wipe them out. Telling you. Okay, Chike says, that's the fact, but will you Americans wait and watch them execute such plans? Be it not to you that the political class and elites in Nigeria will never agree because of their greed, corruption and hold on power rather than governance. The earlier something is done about them, the better. Bello Umar says, point of correction, Lawmaker, we don't have militants, but terrorists. Now, same. Ibrahim says when Musa was there at CDS, he did not improve the insecurity. What can he do as a minister whose mandate is to dish out directives which may not be implemented by operatives? At Abdulkarim says you intentionally refused to mention known and unknown terrorist groups and thieves terrorist groups. Okay. I hate anything about act of terrorist group. How is buying innocent people anywhere in the world? God punish IAEA and international human rights who cite and watch international terrorist groups sponsored by USA through IDF buy and bomb men and women in Gaza because they are Muslims. Recently, Iran military deal with international terrorist groups sponsored by USA through IDF. What's this one saying? Amina says, point of correction, Nigerian government must wipe them out. Iswap says, simple, my lawmaker. At Stanley says, it's not the US, but God that is acting against the terrorism in Nigeria. The earlier our authorities sees it, the way God speaks it through the US, the better. God forgives those who change their ways in a large way. Assyria was not righteous when God used them to destroy immoral and idolatry Israel. The destruction was massive. 10 out of 12 tribes were taken into exile in that single punishment. Only a remnant returned. Repentance and correction are wisdom and strength, not cowardice. Okay? Iswap says, people is on track to free Nigeria of its urgency. The appointment of Major General Christopher Musa is a well-articulated episode. May God guide and protect him from the infidels who never wish peace for the nation. Nasiru Bala says, you missed the point. We have also Christian terrorists that are buying innocent Muslims. They should be disarmed. Who are the Christian terrorists that are buying innocent Muslims? Go and sit down, liar. Bandits. You say that's fairness. They should also be disarmed. Where did you see them armed? Oludo. Adewala says, which signifies total state of anarchy. Lawlessness. Government cannot allow some set of people to be in possession of firearms and you now deny some. That's total rubbish on the part of the government. Retrieve the guns from these bad boys. How would you quantify that kind of behavior? Balance things up if you want peace for the citizens. Balance it up. Annie Boniface says, at this dangerous moment of insecurity in the country, the Fulani going with weapons should not be taken so soft. It should not be taken lightly at all. Isaac says, Venezuela is about 95% Christian now. America is about to fight with them. Why? It's not about religion, it's about resources. Which resources? I beg, let's hear what. Now listeners, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Thank you for listening. See you some other time. Bye.